Hello, this is Vulturefire, and today's video is going to be Predator Mirley on the new beta patch. So, I have made a number of changes that are probably questionable. One of the big things is that we are now using Distill Elements plus Phase Grace and Shocking Aura, which is probably a poor choice. I don't think I actually want two of those. I changed my mind. We want one of those, two of those, one focus. So we have Preparations to Enter Hidden. That may not be enough, but we do only have the two cards in the deck that actually take us out of Hidden. One of which is Barbed Gale, which is how we're getting Predator. And there's Corrupted Roots, which is giving 2 debuffs to help us count towards Barbed Gale. The pool is a variety of cards that are meant to work well with what we have. We have Hexing Strike, of course, one with Shadows. I think we probably don't have enough vulnerable application. I should probably get in more Vicious Retorts. But I think for now we are just going to assume things are fine. I do kind of really want to get in over what though? We do have Noxious Blend, I guess, is another way to get. Maybe we're fine. Maybe over Bide Time. This all seems okay. Okay. So from the market, we have a reroll, we have a max shield, we have a card reward at the start of the run. And that is good enough, and we are going. Okay. This is very good, but it needs an upgrade. But if we get it now, oh, we can't see the map yet. If we get it now, we can guarantee we can find an upgrade. Doesn't play nice with the Shocking Aura either. But it is so powerful. I think that's what we go with. And I think we'll just take the Scroll of Recall. Alright. This could theoretically be useful. And that lets us pick up Shocking Grasp. This lets us get an extra elite fight, and it lets us get 2 more events. And it also lets us get 2 shots at... We have to go this route just because I want more of the stuff on it. I would really like to have potentially the Corrupted Strike, and definitely I would like the shot at Shocking Grasp, but I think there's too much value here. Alright. So this will shock us, but it does so much damage. It is potentially lethal, yeah. Worth it. Precarious Draw is a little bit dangerous. I like having just the extra way to enter Hidden. We do want a Precarious Draw eventually, but I think we wanted that way to get shield first. Yeah, see, like right here. Oh, so... No, I didn't actually record those videos. So briefly in the beta, you didn't get... you didn't draw cards with... while things were happening. Okay, we can Shocking Aura. And this will take us out of Hidden, but it's totally worth it. You still get to evade one of these hits anyway. Briefly, Smoke Bombs were free, but gave temporary powerful instead of drawing cards, but it's just kind of awkward. Thank you, vulnerable. We can do this. And get lots of mana. And just kill. I don't know why I was bothering dithering over that. We just had super lethal there. Sanctuary is just so valuable. Ugh, I want that Corrupted Blast. If we were fighting Munchroom, I think I would need to take that Sanctuary, but I think we can hope to find one later. And we can get Impale here, which is actually very good, so. Totally worth it. Alright, we have Purity, which, very nice. We can, this seems very good. And whichever one we put this on dies, let's just put it on you. Fading is nice. Goodbye. We probably need an actual way to get guaranteed crit. Oh man, Absorb Element is very good. This is a card that I really just want to have one of, but Impale is also very good, and we won't get another shot at Impale, so we'll just take the Impale. I think we're moving on. Impale is a free way to do a lot of things we want to do. Just take the mana. So our primary upgrade target is, I think, the Unleash, just because things can be kind of awkward until we get that upgraded. Alright. Although, again, the starting purity does help. Okay, I want to do that, so that then, just uptick everything. Sure. Guaranteed evasion is nice. Getting mana is nice. So we don't have Predator right now, but that's fine. So we get that. And we'll do that. He does pull us out of hidden, but I think it's worth it. Slightly awkward sequencing there. No point in playing that. Alright. Frenzy finally came out. Frenzy will not do any good for you. Goodbye. I think we just take Sanctity. I mean, Assassinate's also good, but I like having the Cleanse access. Battle Axe is generally great on Mirley. And yeah, we're upgrading Unleash the Storm so it no longer guaranteed shocks us. And then, yeah, this is just so awkward. I think we're rolling for now. We do definitely need to find more mana. I think this is when we're fighting. And we also kind of need to find like a hunt or something else that will let us, I mean, basically hunt to be our crit source. Not crit source, our predator source. There is none of our cards that give us hidden. See, this will let us distill elements for value. It's unfortunate. I should have, yeah, sequenced that differently. Kind of very awkward to never find any of our ways to enter hidden that turn. Okay. We do get to guaranteed evade this though, which is nice. All right. And that's, I should have put that on the next one. Fortunately, we do get purity from evading because we are Mirley. That kills, and then we can get shield. I think the shield is worth it. Alright, we can actually get that out. Keep drawing that Unleash at the wrong time. There we go. Get Unleashed. Okay. Surprise attack is good. I think we do want the Sanctuary. No, surprise attack is 0 to cost to play. We do need the Sanctuary at some point still. We're not going to get offered it again, and I'm going to be just really, really regretful of all of my poor decisions. But this is a very good upgrade just because it draws an extra card, which is very valuable. That upgrade is less valuable. That upgrade is very bad. I think Shadow Focus is probably where we want to be. I think that's the easiest condition to hit of our conditionals. Face Race is also a reasonable choice, I think. Okay, let me think. Still trying to find a way to enter hidden. No such luck. We will get to evade that, fortunately. And then we just do that, which gets us very close to this kill, and it prevents getting too much whatever there. Alright, we are now critical, which means that yeah, value. Okay, well, we didn't find the lethal here, but we got pretty close. There we go. Tyrannical focus is great. That's kind of perfect. It's exactly what we wanted to find. We don't have a ton of ways to get out frail, and we don't have a ton of ways to get out weak. We don't actually have any way to get out weak right now, but that's something to work on later. Tyrannical focus is actually not necessarily amazing here. And we are still just doing the worst job of finding ways to enter hidden on turn 1. Okay, so we're going to do this. This will shock us, but it's probably worth it. You can do this first, because that's just going to uptick the number of shock stacks, so it'll replace itself effectively. And then, yeah. Oh, man, that was beautiful. I didn't even... Doing math is hard. This is very good. This is not as good. This is also amazing. I think we take Lone with Shadows, because it's just so good. Hexing Claw. Lone with Shadows plus. And then cut. I don't think the Frostfire is... Like, the Predator angle of this is fun, but I don't think we need the Frostfire, actually. Let's see. We're fighting Emerald, which means that getting Purity here would be nice. And then... Yeah, because I don't really care about the burn. I wouldn't mind having one of these two, but I think we're probably just going to go event. So we'll start here, because I would like Mystic Ritual if we can get it, probably. Although, we probably need mana for that. Hey, look at that. We can enter hidden turn 1. May as well do that. Turns that on. And we can't actually get any value out of whatever, but for some reason I thought that we hadn't played 2 cards that were going to deal damage because my brain is dumb. I forgot we had played the Corrupted Root. Okay, unfortunately the Frail and the Vulnerable are on different things, so we can't get great value out of that. But, so this will just pop our Purity, which seems fine, because it also gets us a kill. And then, yeah, that's fine. Delicious value. Did we take the surprise? We took the surprise stack, yeah. Okay. Another Vanish, probably. More waste enter hidden. We do desperately need more mana, though. It's kind of just a running problem that I have this patch, because I keep just not taking enough mana cards. Because there are decks that don't need as many mana cards. So I've gotten kind of used to playing some of those. Okay. So we need that mana. We want to apply Frail so that we can get mana out of that. And I think this is pretty good. And let's just do that. And we get lethal. So yeah, when things come together, we get a lot of damage. Just take the Mind Seed, I think, for the mana. Max Shock could actually be useful, both especially because of what we're doing. But going in against Emerald Dragon, especially with what we're doing. Okay. I think we have to do this, even though I want to do this in... Oh, we can do that. That solves it. And we have critical, so we get guaranteed crits. Everything is going astonishingly well. I think we need the Gleaming Aegis. This upgrade is very good. I think that may be what we do. This upgrade is also pretty good. This upgrade is also pretty good. At this point, I think we can cut the Barbed Gale. Because the Barbed Gale keeps just not doing things for us. So I think that's what has to go next. I think we go here. I still would love a cornered focus, I think. Well, the burning focus isn't bad, considering. Let's do this first, just so that we can scroll over recall. Okay. So that comes out first. Hey, bleeding lethal. Yeah, we don't have a way to apply weak, which is unfortunate, but also that that evasion is really annoying. All right. That's enough damage. 110. That'll get us there. Hunt. I do like the arms race as well, but having that other predator source means that we can definitely afford to cut that one thing. Okay, we want to play that. Does that have to be what we play first? I think so. Love to see it. Probably could have sequenced that better. But just keep drawing, even though it's a pretty bad choice. Hey, we evaded that shock. And we got a purity for it. Alright. Everyone loves guaranteed crits. Go ahead and do that. So we may take damage here if we get really unlucky. We did not get really unlucky. So we're safe. Twinning Ritual, I think we take mostly just because it's mana. This is also pretty good. Everyone loves Windwalker Coat. I like Mind Seed a lot. We're going to cut the Barbed Gale. I think we upgrade the Mind Seed. I like the fact that it's like growth 6, which means that we play it once and we just immediately get a growth proc. And yeah, we're definitely just going to go this route and take loot. Max Man's less valuable than it used to be, but, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Reason it's less useful is it no longer comes with a bonus. I think go here for the Burning Focus potentially. It no longer comes with you no longer start with more mana just because you have more max mana. I wouldn't take Bloody Rage. Corn Focus is fine, but I think Burning Focus is better. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. We'll do that, which is not useful, but means we get more mana out of Still Elements. There we go. Now we're in okay shape. You're guaranteed to evade, yeah, 2 of those 3 at least, and then very good chance of evading all 3, which we did. And we actually get to do some damage here. Seems like it's a good time to do that. Okay. Getting reasonably good luck with evades throughout this run, really. And we are now lethal. Which means that I think we should be able to just obliterate things. Just get 2 mana. Goodbye. Goodbye. And we can't get back hitting again. We are going to get hit. That's fine. Alright, we have Windwalker Coat. Just trying to figure out where all of our evasion was coming from. I am sometimes very clueless, and by sometimes I mean always. We'll get mana out first, so we can get that up. And now, this actually works out very nicely. And first hit misses, the second hit kills. Okay, Death Frost Storm is okay. I like the Precarious Drought actually a lot. I think we are now at a point where we can afford it. Oh man, and Vindictive Aura is great just for helping let us play like Shrivels mostly. Just being able to safely play Shrivels helps a lot in several later fights. Alright. Should maybe have just used the hand here. I suppose there's no rush. Let's see what we get. Although it's very, very likely that we're just playing Impale into... Oh, wow. 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 In that case... I mean, we can just do everything. That seems very good. Oh, why did we... Because I thought we had enough hidden, but we didn't. I'm dumb. It's fine. We didn't get punished for it, therefore I didn't misplay. That's just how it works. And we get the kill, so, I mean... Cannot complain with how this is going. Oh man, Hexing Strike. Against the other things. That's a very tough choice. These are all so good. I think we take the Hexing Strike just because that's what deck we're doing. Dropped it 3 times if it's vulnerable. Surprise Attack Plus may be useful, but probably we don't need it. I think Vicious Retort Plus is probably the most tempting card right now. Yeah, because I don't think we need that. This is also pretty tempting. I think we just upgrade Vicious Retort for more draw, and I think we move on. Alright, so we are fighting Beulator, which is great. Windwalker Coat laughs at Beulator a lot of the time. I think we go... We're obviously going through here, and then it's just a matter of whether we go left or right here. Probably right. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit more. Gives us 2 shots at CPU. CPU might be very difficult with this deck, but it might also be fine. And naturally, double evades. Come on, give me 1. There we go. And we can just go ahead and stockpile that mana. These guys don't really do debuffs, so. Hey, perfect evades. Gotta be happy with that. Sure, that seems okay. Now I wish I had waited. Feel very dumb. It's fine. And yeah, I think we will just do this, and then next turn probably. Oh, I should have done that now because they were hid. They were out of hidden, and so I wanted to get this off this turn. Just kidding. We can just get lucky. It'll be fine. Second Unleash actually seems okay. This card's just so good. That also seems very good though. And this doesn't do much of anything, but we'll take the extra max shield. And then I said I was going this way to get various things. Free upgrade is always very much appreciated. Take, I think I upgraded the Shadow Focus. I think we just kind of need mana. Might cut the Twilight Blast, we'll see. Yeah, I could go into more events, but I think I just want to go this route. Swing through, beat up the elites. Should go pretty well, I think. Probably, hopefully. And hey, getting good evades. Always happy to get good evades. We can afford to play the Shrivels out because of Vindictive Aura. There's the vulnerable we needed. That works out very nicely. Just go ahead and do that. And we're guaranteed crits here, which means that we're guaranteed to stay hidden. And we can just, and yeah, we just kill you off completely. You only get to guaranteed evade one of these, but we're just gonna get lucky and evade the other one. Yeah, would love to be getting more mana out of whatever, but does it really matter when we can just murder things? This is pretty nice. It's a way to get Frail out. It's a way to get a couple more debuffs out just in general. It's not the best thing ever, but it's not terrible. You also get to block that turn 1 debuff, which is fun. We can do this, which will actually get us back to 4, and then we'll just corrupt. And we are not going to bother playing that, because we would rather just block whatever incoming debuffs are coming our way. Yeah. We did never pick up any cleanse, did we? Just hasn't come up yet because we keep winning so fast. Oh, it's going to come up right now. Although, okay, everything is fine. Hey, now we can guarantee the crit on the second one. And then we just win. Yeah, I guess we'll take the cleansing shield and upgrade it to give us the double cleanse. Just makes us a little bit safer. We aren't going into Maw, so we don't need a ton, but we are going into Vessels, so we need at least a little bit. Alright, we do have to be careful a little bit about drawing cards here against this jerk. But we don't have to go like overboard or anything. Lots of debuffs. We now have Predator. Now let's get extra shield out. I don't think we want to draw cards because that, I think, just leads to us having a bad time. Especially because that might risk us having to deal with Predator next turn, which we would rather not. Okay. Let's get extra shield just in case. Yeah, we got lucky on the evades, but you know, better safe than sorry. That seems pretty good. Although, I should have done this first to get through the, anyway. And this doesn't quite blow us up. We get the evasion from whatever, and now we just need any damage to win. Nice and easy. Clear focus is very good. And that seems better than... this has been doing okay work for us. But I'm not a coward. Okay. So the nice thing here, although we can just do this, which actually works out very well. I think we'll lose the 15 health. That gets us into hidden, which is great. We are predators, so we want to get out stuff. We can get lethal. And now, not quite full kill, but cannot complain. I mean, I could. Again, I am very good about complaining about any number of things that are not justified. But in this particular instance, I am choosing not to. Okay. Another Hexing Strike seems fine. Corrupted Font also seems fine. Take another Hexing Strike. Probably don't need it. This has done very good work for us. I don't know that we need to upgrade it, though. And this card is very meh. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. I just hasn't been overwhelming. Let's see. Nothing is jumping out at me as a must upgrade. In which case, I think we'd go with... Actually, I'd like that upgrade a lot. Gives us a bit of extra upgrade, a bit of extra evasion, gives us a bit of extra wits, just all around solid. There's nothing here that I really super want to get rid of because I'm lazy. So we're going to go, let's see, CPU? Nope, no CPU. Lucky Die is good, but I don't think I want to trade any of this out right now. So in we go. Interesting. So this is a Shadowbone Elemental without any other friends. Normally post mid-boss Shadow Elemental, most of the variants have something like those other things. You know, the things that appear with it. Oh, whoops. In my head, I still was at enough space to do that. I was at 0 mana, and I absolutely wasn't. Because for some reason, I was thinking I was only going to get 2 mana, so I just wasted that Scroll of Recall for absolutely no value. We don't have guaranteed crits. Alright. But we did get a crit. So, very good chance we take damage here. Okay, or we can just get incredibly lucky. Like, we did get hit at the end there, but as things go, that was very good. Vulnerable on you. And now I wish I put vulnerable on these guys. Yep. That'll do. And now this will do, yeah, lots of damage. I apparently did, I forgot to get hidden again, so we could have just not critted there, but we did. So. Okay. We had gotten rid of all of our curse, so that attack didn't do anything to us. Gives us extra value there. We can just uptick the curse that it put on itself for value. So I can just draw cards. Sequencing is hard. I should have, whatever, it's fine. We at most take 1 damage here. And now if we find basically anything, we get to just immediately dumpster everyone. Like so. More Vicious Retort seems fine. Alright, let's draw cards. Alright, so we're kind of hoping to see. we do that. Turns that on. We want to do that to get critical. Let's do that. And we now are potentially taking damage, but we aren't taking, yeah. Especially with the luck we can have. Like, we don't even have any bonus evade chance, I think. I think we're straight 50% evade chance. We just have been very, very lucky on random evades. Oh, I should put vulnerable on something we didn't already have it. Wasn't thinking. And we can go ahead and do that, largely because that means that if we evade both hits, in the long shot, we evade both hits from this friend back here, then it just dies. Okay, no such luck. Okay. So this part is fun because we just get to repeatedly corrupt. This is going to result in us getting attacked, but we get to evade both hits. And we'll pursue. Decent place to end the turn. Get to evade that guaranteed. And now we're good. And Windwalker's Coat means that we're always going to be safe from that, which makes these guys way less scary. See if we can get any debuffs on this guy. Or more debuffs, I guess. We have to get vulnerable on specifically in order to start getting real value. But even without that, it seems fine. Unfortunately, this is now where we get attacked a bunch of times and potentially take a bunch of damage. Yeah, that was, I think, our first time actually dropping below recoverable here. But overall, absolutely not too bad. I kind of want to see if I can find a smaller hit just to avoid, just so I can get more out of Vindictive, but I suppose it's not really important. Oscifying Strike seems okay. Just potentially a lot of damage. Flip a coin. Okay, we did not get CPU. We did get this fight, which means we get another chance at this stuff, which is always nice. Nothing is vulnerable, which is annoying. There we go. Problem solved. Let's, I think, do this. Oh, that's nice. Trying to think how we sequence this out. All right. Because I want to get that. Ooh, that's very nice. And now, yeah, we have guaranteed evasions for everything, including that incoming arcane, which is very convenient. Okay. That turn was kind of anemic, but I don't think that's a problem. I think we're in pretty good shape right now still. Okay, we don't have any shock on you. Vulnerable won't stick. I think we don't want to do multiple things here because we want to end hidden. No, because we have Windwalker Coat, so we don't care. Can we get to hunt? Sure, just go ahead and stack more of everything. Yeah, Windwalker Coat's great. Which makes things a lot easier. Get these guaranteed crits from being hidden. Just trying to think if I can get out any more, if I have any way to get out more value. Because this will take us out of hidden. But Windwalker, and we can't evade that unless, anyway. Because Windwalker Coat does give us the evasion, but we have to be hidden in order to be able to evade status. But really, no point in worrying too much because very good chance we're going to be able to win there anyway. I think I may reroll and take another, yeah, clear focus. Sure, why not? Debating whether or not I care enough to even bother with resting. Because none of this super matters a ton. Like, if I should be removing cards, but that takes thinking, and I don't think we need it. This seems more valuable, considering that we're going to have to fight the Shade briefly whenever we pop that trinket, but that's the only other enemy in this fight. Sure, more wits. Doesn't actually do much after the first instance of it. Just too lazy to cut any cards. Still too lazy to cut any cards. The way that this fight goes poorly, and it would be far from the first time this has happened, is if... so, I want to mention real quick. This Blessed Helm actually could give us a lot of shield, because we have Vindictive Aura and because we have the Butcher's Blade. But the thing I was going to say is, like, the way that this fight could go poorly for us is if we don't find a way to get it hidden on turn 1. But we did, so, you know, that works out. Okay. Yeah, because every time we hit for a lot of damage, we just immediately get a bunch of value. So yeah, we just get a ludicrous amount of shield, because every time we hit with a strike, every strike we play is going to heal us for 2, which is going to give us 4 shield. And then every time we hit for 10, that's going to give us heals for 2, which is going to give us 4 shield. I should have done that. Still trying to get out vulnerable on that one, but it's just not going to happen. There we go. Okay, and now we can do that and get out all sorts of value. Guaranteed evades. And get more shock out. Yeah, so not the fastest win in terms of turns, but absolutely, overall, I would say this has gone exactly how I wanted, which is very well. All right, we get guaranteed to evade one of these, and we had enough healing that we were able to ensure that we were fine here. Okay. Is this lethal? Yes. Very yes. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Storm status, unleashed. Okay, that went off very, very well. We had a pretty good amount of evade luck, but I don't know how much the Predator ended up being valuable. That was largely just Battle Axe combined with Unleash the Storm and one with Shadows Plus, I think, running the show. But that was very quick and very effective. So good to see that deck at least still works. So that's it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Until then, toodles.